the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss. Now, here is Smith. Here's Payton. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail. Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Los Angeles foul. Austin Reeves.
Now Doncic.
First team foul.
Screen by James. And it's Doncic missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Vanderbilt with the block. And that one's good. Brooks. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Brooks outside. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's LeBron. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And Thompson throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's LeBron. Goes back up. He lays it in. LeBron's got 6. The Rockets trail. Payton looking around. To the inside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Bargnani trying to free himself up. And it's Doncic missing. Three-pointer, Brooks. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to James. Ball's knocked loose. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
and converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Houston in the lead. Here's Thompson. It's deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Back to Doncic. A 3-ball. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Pass to Hachimura. That's tipped and stolen by Eason. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hayes gets a hand on it. Doncic with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Back to Doncic. Sweet move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Right side, Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 4. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Over to the left wing. And it's Knecht in the corner. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. They kick it out to Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Hayes. Here's LeBron. Reeves outside. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
They kick it out to Green. A 3. Kept alive by Houston. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And, Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Rockets trail by 4.
2 minutes.
Pass to Adams. Green with the ball. Back to Eason. The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers on offense. And here's Reeves outside. Kept alive. And here are the Rockets now. Outside, Green to end the run. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 4. It's stolen by Adams. And here they come. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up through.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. It's a close game here in Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
Shot by Eason, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Bargnani. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Up top, Eason. Still scoreless. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's the 3. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Screen by James. And here's Reeves outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Doncic. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. LeBron, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Smith for three. And another three for Houston.
Plays the four, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Reeves outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Reeves has got 12 in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Brooks outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now Bargnani launches a three. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. To the left wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. A 2-point game. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 17. Finney Smith.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. Another miss by Houston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Thompson. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Outside, James. Picked by Bargnani. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Thompson. For the tie, LeBron with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
They get the rebound. And another shot. Misses at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He gets that one. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Lakers leading by 3. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Eason. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the break. Connect with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Connects. Got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Takes the 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Now the Rockets with it. Thompson right side. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Reeves from deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. It's trailed by 6. Pass to Eason. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
LeBron outside. Bargnani in the corner. Reeves in the corner. And stolen by Eason. Doncic with the steal. Doncic on the drive inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Left side Adams. Houston moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Reeves. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. No good on the triple. He gets trailed by 5. Down low. They in the corner. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James in the post. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. No good from Bargnani. Now Whitmore. Outside, Payton. Pass to Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Another miss by Houston.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Rockets trailed by 11. The drive by Green. Here's Şengün. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Picked by Bargnani. Out to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Traps in the tray.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the wide-open shot from Green. Out to Smith. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Fires from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. James looking it over. Doncic outside. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Thompson throws it down.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Rockets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Outside, James.